What's going on, folks? Life Lessons with Juvy. Thursday. You know how this works. If you don't, welcome to Life Lessons. I am your host, JuvyThaKid. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram, Snapchattery, at JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid. Now, if this episode has a couple of more coffee breaks than we usually do, I'm still waking up, kind of. This is my first coffee. Wanted to get these out, and I felt like singing the Morning Coffee with Juvy song, which you can check out on my Instagram, JuvyThaKid. Alright, let's get into it. Oh my god. The topics post went off last night. I gotta figure out where all these topics are. Give me a second here. Okay. Joshua Jedi. How to stab your wife with a dirty screwdriver. Well, it all depends. And just to save myself, I'm not going to get all these shitty emails. We'll do it how to stab your wife or husband, because you never know. With a dirty screwdriver. Well, honestly, I think if you're going to do that, don't be, try and do it on the tile floor, because you don't want to get the orange juice in the carpet and everything. It's going to smell for sure. Obviously, if you can, try and stay away from the vodka, but if this is your plan, you gotta make a dirty screwdriver, right? You could always freeze it into an icicle. That might help. You could always freeze it in an ice sword type shape. That might help. Although, yeah. You could also do it so it's kind of like a boomerang, and just see it whip and kind of thing. Just as soon as it shatters, pieces get stuck in. I don't know. You could try that. Well, okay, no, don't try that. Don't try that. Don't try to stab anybody. But I'm just saying, if you're gonna use a screwdriver, you know what I mean. You gotta make sure it's frozen, or else you're gonna get orange juice and fucking alcohol all over your carpet and everything. So I don't know, man. You gotta be careful when if you're gonna do this one. Court Affleck. How hard was it to decide on going with the face and head tattoos? And once you did, how bad did that skull knock when the needle was running? Must have hurt. I wish I had my little brother for this. I actually didn't move at all. Through the 4 face tattoos, the Mando, my first class citizens, my Crow, and my 13. I pretty much passed out. I was just laying, relaxing, didn't feel shit. This one, the Belle Rev, however you want to pronounce it, that one didn't hurt at all. This one, this one didn't hurt. It's just the shading in this front part here probably had me so fucking annoyed. I wanted to punch my brother a little bit. And it's not his fault, but it's I remember at one point he's doing the shading, and I told him, I'm like, dude, I have never been so fucking annoyed right now. And it was just one of those things where it's because you can feel it, because the skin is so thin there, you can kind of feel the vibrations hitting your skull a bit. It was just fucking annoying as shit. I would try and think about something else, and my mind would just go back God damn, this is annoying. Are we almost done this? But yeah, no, it didn't hurt at all. The face tattoos and up top here, it really doesn't hurt. Why did I go with it? This is kind of an easy answer, but we get to dive in the past of Juvy a little bit. I was always that kid in school. Even when I was a little kid, I wanted to be covered in tattoos. I remember when I lived in Scarborough, and when I would go visit and everything, we would always go to this one convenience store because they sold, I believe it was X-Men gum. It wasn't Hubba Bubba or anything. I was gonna say that, but that would have been wrong. It was an X-Men type of gum, and it came with a tattoo and everything. So I used to have all the X-Men up here, and then all the villains up here. So I was always gonna be covered at some point. Even in class, I got to the point where I would just be taking my pen and I'd doodle all down my arms, both of them. I don't know. I always wanted tattoos. I was always gonna get my face tattooed because I remember being in like grade 3, and I don't know why the fuck I did this. I was such a fucking weird kid. But I wanted face tattoos and shit back then, so I was gonna take a red, like I was willing to take red pens and do like Joker things and everything. Like, I don't know. For me, it was just like I was never comfortable in my skin without tattoos everywhere. It was just, I don't know, something about it seemed really weird to me. I didn't feel comfortable like in my own skin. It took me a lot of tattoos to finally get there as well. With this one, it was kind of like a tie for me. Like as soon as I saw it and I saw like my face and everything, it's just instantly I felt better about myself. Actually, to put it perfectly, there you go. That's how I feel. Court Affleck again, you magical motherfucker. How about favorite Sunday morning cartoon back in the day and why? Shit. You know, that's fucking super hard. Because there's like, I got to grow up in a pretty dope time. Had coffee on into my mug. It bugs me. I grew up at a pretty dope time for cartoons. I remember waking up Saturday or Sunday. You could either go to Channel 20, Fox, and it would be like Ninja Turtles. They had like a Mexican wrestling one, like a Lucha Libre kind of thing. Excuse me. They had Static Shock. That was a dope one. Whatever happened to that dude? He was a good ass hero. I might have to go with Static Shock just because like he was pretty dope. But anyway, what else? But yeah, so Channel 20 had like all these other different ones, and then you could go to 25, and it was like Dragon Ball Z, Justice League, even actually because for a bit I had like the Cartoon Network and stuff like that too. So they would be playing like Super Friends, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. Oh man, what else? Holy, there's so many good cartoons from back in the day. Holy shit. I think I've answered this before. It's just this is an answer that could change on any day. It depends on which one I really like. It hits me. You know what I mean? I don't know. I want to say Justice League was pretty dope. Static Shock was pretty sweet. Static Shock, if you guys aren't familiar, he was a teenager, and he pretty much gets these like electric powers, and he can like use electricity and everything to like kind of glide through the air and all that. It was a really really dope cartoon, and it was a different kind of hero because it wasn't like Justice League, but it wasn't like Spider-Man or anything like that. Keep in mind, this is before like Avengers. All those dudes had like a million cartoons or movies out. So I don't know. Fuck. I got a few, man. I got a fucking few. I'd probably have to say Justice League, Static Shock, He-Man. He-Man always has a place in my heart, though. Him and Skeletor, that's what's up. Holy fuck, there's so many good cartoons to choose from. Okay, Justice League, because it gave me, like, obviously Batman's in it. Come on. It had a bunch of other, like, dope-ass heroes that I always liked as a kid. Flash, Martian Manhunter, Green Lantern, always dope. Super Friends, I don't give a fuck, it's corny, but I don't know, it was one of those ones, too. Had, like, Batman, Superman, the Wonder Twins, Apache Chief, Wonder Woman, and I feel like I'm missing somebody else, but yeah, that was pretty dope too, to like have like all those heroes as a kid. Am I thinking about cartoons too much now? I don't know. But yeah, Justice League, Static Shock, He-Man, Masters of the Universe, obviously. Dragon Ball Z, always gonna have a place in my heart. I think that's about it for now. That's all I can think of, at least. So if I missed any, comment your favorite weekend cartoons from back in the day. We could have grown up watching it. You could fucking wake up now and you just watch them on Netflix or whatever. But favorite weekend cartoons to watch, comment them below. I have been your host, JuvyThaKid. This has been Life Lessons. Hit me up on the Twitters, the Instagrams, and the Snapchatteries at JuvyThaKid, JuvyThaKid. I'm going to go drink my coffee and wake up a little bit more. All my quiet kids and my freaks and my weirdos out there, keep being weird.